Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Wilnir Louis, and today we'll bring you all of your campus news as well as news from across the country. We'll also get you everything you need to know in sports, along with your 5-day weather forecast. Seton Hall has named Father Colin as the interim vice president for mission and ministry. President Nair called Father Colin a living product of Seton Hall and has said his career is a prime example of mission and ministry at work. Father Colin stated that Seton Hall has always been close to him and that his mind, heart, and spirit found a home here when he was a kid. Under this role, Father Colin will facilitate mission training and recruitment at the university and work with students through outreach initiatives. The National Panhellenic Council is currently running a back-to-school Chromebook drive to assist students at West Side and Central High School in Newark. On-campus organizations like the Black Men Standard, the Black Student Union, and the African Student Association are sponsors of this event. If you want to help out with this drive, go to SHUNPHC on Instagram and click the link in their bio. Now we'll head over to Dylan Camp with your sports update. Dylan?
Thanks, Wilnir. My name is Dylan Camp, here to keep you up to date on all things sports. On Thursday, the NFL will start Week 2 with an AFC North showdown as the Cleveland Browns host the Cincinnati Bengals. The game will be highlighted by each Ohio squad's big-name quarterbacks, as both Baker Mayfield and Joe Burrow were selected number 1 overall in their respective drafts, in addition to each being a Heisman Trophy winner. As for New York's teams, this weekend Sam Darnold and the Jets will host the reigning NFC champion San Francisco 49ers, while Daniel Jones and the Giants will travel to Chicago to take on the Bears. Both teams will play at 1 p.m. on Sunday. In baseball, the Mets started a 3-game series with the rival Phillies on Tuesday night, with the Phillies winning by a score of 4-1. Cy Young candidate Jake DeGrom will pitch Game 2 on Wednesday night. The Yankees also in the midst of a 3-game series. They are at home against the Blue Jays. Game 1 went to the Yanks by an astonishing score of 20-6. This series will have a profound impact on the AL playoff race, as the Blue Jays entered the series leading by only half a game in the standings. With the Game 1 win, however, the Yankees were able to flip that lead. On Tuesday night, the Celtics and Heat faced off in the first game of the NBA's Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat won the series opener by a final score of 117-114 in overtime. That series will continue with Game 2 on Thursday. In the Western Conference, we saw the Nuggets take Game 7 of the conference semis in the second half of Tuesday's doubleheader. Denver overcame their second consecutive 3-1 series deficit and advanced and will now face LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers in the Western Conference Finals on Friday. In hockey, the New York Islanders kept their season alive against the Tampa Bay Lightning on Tuesday night. Jordan Eberle scored the game winner in double overtime. Islanders still trail 3-2 in the series with Game 6 on Thursday. The Dallas Stars wrapped up the Western Conference Final on Monday, and they wait to battle the winner for the Stanley Cup. That will do it for your PTV Sports Update. Now back to Wilnir Louis with more news from around the area.
Thank you, Dylan. While the West Coast is still dealing with fires that are ravaging through California and Oregon, the East Coast is beginning to feel the impact as well. Smoke from the wildfires has made its way across the United States, creating hazy skies in New Jersey over the past couple of days. According to Bill Goodman of the National Weather Service, however, the smoke is around 30,000 feet in the air, so it won't have an impact on the air quality here in the Garden State. Blue skies should return over the weekend when a Canadian cold front is expected to push the smoke down south. A student on Long Island has been suspended for the school year after constantly trying to attend in-person classes. Maverick Stowe, a senior at William Floyd High School, tried to attend in-person classes every day to protest the school's hybrid learning, which is 2 days of in-person classes and 3 days of remote learning. Stowe was originally suspended 5 days after attending school on his assigned remote learning day, and then was arrested for trespassing after trying to enter the school again 2 days later. Stowe was not allowed to be on school grounds for anything during his suspension, but is still able to learn remotely and can be reinstated if he is a student in good standing. Now it's time to look at our 5-day weather forecast with Hayley Zemek. Hayley?
Thanks, Wilnir. Hello, Pirates. I'm Hayley Zemek here with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, we will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 80 and a low of 60. On Friday, we will see scattered showers with a high of 67 and a low of 49, so make sure to have an umbrella handy. On Saturday, we're really starting to see that fall weather, as it will be partly cloudy, a high of 65 and a low of 48. On Sunday, once again, partly cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 48. And finally, on Monday, a beautiful sunny day with a high of 68 and a low of 50. That's all for your 5-day weather forecast. I'm Hayley Zemek, and back to Wilnir Louis.
Thanks, Hayley. Breonna Taylor's family and the city of Louisville have agreed on a settlement 6 months after Taylor's murder. The settlement pays Taylor's family $12 million while also instituting changes aimed at preventing future deaths by officers. Some of the changes include a requirement that commanding officers review and give written approval for any and all search warrants, an overhaul of how simultaneous search warrants are conducted, an early warning system to flag officers with disciplinary problems, and having a mandatory nearby ambulance during police searches. That's going to be all for this episode of Pirate News. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stay safe and wear a mask.